We are back with more breaking news coming in on the broadcast. Nirmala Sitharaman has responded to Mamata Banerjee's letter, says why jabs can't be exempted from GST. The finance minister has given a detailed explanation to that question raised by Mamata Banerjee in her letter. She's also tweeted about the exemptions that already have been given from GST and customs duty and other duties and taxes on some items and COVID-related drugs. With effect from 3rd May 2021, full exemption from all duties has been provided to Remdesivir injections, Remdesivir API, and for chemical for the manufacture of this drug. That's the kind of explanation that has been provided now by the Finance Minister to all the queries and requests that have come in from Mamata Banerjee. Let's go across to our senior editor, Megha Prasad, to put things into perspective. Megha, Mamata Banerjee wrote a letter to the Finance Minister seeking some exemption. She has been told now through the tweets a detailed explanation as to what already has been granted.
So I will answer this question of yours, keeping the politics completely aside, not analyzing what's going on between the center and the state. But this is the second time I think, Mamata Banerjee has been writing letters on something that has already been done by the center, Swati. So here is a letter that she wrote to the Prime Minister with a list, a very long, exhaustive list of materials that she asked to be removed from the list of GST. That GST be waived off, the health cess be waived off, the customs be waived off. In response to that, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman's put out 15 tweets, and in those tweets, what she has essentially said is that most of the things that you are asking for, Madam Chief Minister, is already out of the purview of IGST. There is no cess, there is no customs, nothing. We already waived it off, and this is as per the order of 3rd of May. So much before Mamata Banerjee woke up to this, to this problem of people who are wanting to donate but are still having a problem because they're having to pay these high taxes, that problem has been taken care of by the center. That's one. But when it came to the vaccines, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman does have an explanation. She says that if full exemption from GST is given to the vaccine manufacturers, it would be they would not be able to offset their input taxes and would pass them on to the end customer or the citizens by increasing the price. A 5% GST rate ensures that the manufacturer is able to utilize ITC, and in case of overflow of ITC, claim refund. Hence, exemption to vaccine from GST would be counterproductive without benefiting the consumer. So this goes against the interest of the consumer if that minimal 5% of GST is waived off. So that continues to be there. But that's just one item on your list. Other than that, of course, every other item that you've asked for, whether it is the ventilator, whether it's the oxygen concentrators, whether it is the cryogenic containers, whether it is Remdesivir, whatever you've been asking for, everything is already in the list where the taxes have been exempted, waived off.
All right, Megha, thank you very much for getting us the details.